Okay, here we go. We're now in part 3, the writings of the Yanuka, or the speeches of the Yanuka turned into writings, building the walls of Jerusalem. The topic here is Tzarech Sheyair or Tzelem v'chachma b'levush ha'or. You have to shine your light of your light garments with wisdom and knowledge on towards your skin, your garments of skin, v'hademus, which is the demus of a human, shel adam, ukashehem uchubarim, and when they unite, these two skins, your light and your skin, nimshach yireh v'shmira la'adam, then pours forth is consciousness, awareness of God, and protection for a human. We're going to find out how to get protected now. Let's go. Okay, so it's incumbent upon a human to pull forth from his garment or her garments of light and unite them with your garments of skin. You have to combine your light outfit, your light garments, and your actual garments of skin. And based on how in sync and attached these two things really are, your skin and your light, as much as you unite them, you are able to refine the muddiness, the thickness of your skin. Meaning, like our skin is so thick, it blocks the light from shining. The more you attach your light to your skin, the more your skin is not going to hold back your light. Some people have souls deep down inside their body. When you look at them, their face is dead. They're sad. They can't make a smile. They have no life force. Your light is hiding behind your face. You see someone who's happy? Oh, you're glowing. I could see your light through your skin. It's unbelievable. And then all of a sudden you can get like Moses, where his face is actually glowing. And these garments you have are like a mother and a father to a human, as we learn this not from the Yanuka, but from Mishlei, from King Solomon, and other places, as you'll see. It says in Mishlei 10:1, Ben Chacham Yismach Av, Uben Kasil Tugas Imo. The wise son, or the wise child, gladdens the father, makes the father so proud. And the son that's a fool, he's the sorrow of the mother. The mother is in a sorrow when you're foolish. So we see the foolish one refers to your skin, and the wise one refers to your light. And one is a father and one is a mother. Because the fear or the awareness of God comes forth onto a human from his or her intelligence, from your chachma. If you don't have knowledge or wisdom or chachma can get translated in much better ways, then if you don't have that, you have no awareness of God. That's what we said. The purpose of chachma is to have awareness of God. We said that yesterday. She connected Av or Tzelem, and this chachma is juxtaposed, connected to the Father, which is the light of Tzelem, the higher level light. Aval kishemistalik mimenu or Tzelem, but when someone has removed from him or her this light, your garments of light, the light of Tzelem. Sorry about that. Nishar im mekif hademus valavushe, or when this light of Tzelem, when your light garments leave you, all you're left with is the surrounding likeness, image of God. You're not in God's likeness. You're just in the image, and this is your skin. You've lost your light. You're just skin. A lot of people out there, unfortunately, are just skin. But the good news is you can activate the light again. And when you're just skin without the light, without chachma, without wisdom, then enters a spirit of foolishness and folly and silliness and ridiculousness. The shtus enters you. And because humanity is now only stuck in our skin, this special outfit called skin, now there's mixed good and bad. We only have skin, we've lost the light, now we have good and bad combined. And it says in the Gemara, Baba Basra, Shein Adam Nitzul Mehir Hurim B'chol Yom, that humans, we're in a default state we can't be saved from. We're in a default state of constantly ruminating all day, stuck in our minds. I know people all day stuck in their minds. They're too depressed to get out of bed. They're in pain because they have I forgot the word. Paralysis by analysis. Too much. They don't know what to do, so they don't do anything. Like I call it looping. You're looping your mind all day. Shu inyan akasav b'tehillim, and this is brought forth also from King David in Tehillim, where he says, "Uvechet yach miteni imi." In sin, I was conceived by my mother, which refers to the fact that if we're just a mother without a father, if we just have the garments of skin, we're going to end up sinning. You need both parents to protect you. But now you got the skin, but now when you start to shine, tap into the hidden light, which you can tap into from the garments of light, now you're leveling up, you're getting holy, starting to bring light into your life. Al Demus Adam, and it starts to shine onto your skin, your Demus. And they unite to be one force, your light skin and your skin. Excuse me. Shamor Adam min hachet. Then what happens when you combine your light and your skin? You're saved from sinning. There's no chance you're going to sin. And your body will go forth and refine itself from its thickness. You won't have that sad face on it. You'll be glowing again. And guess what? You'll be saved, protected from all sorts of damages and harmful things that could happen to you. You'll have a protection. And it's written in the Zohar in Parshat Vayechi, all damages and sicknesses that can come upon a human, it's only because you had removed from you the light of your Tzelem, your higher level garments, your light outfit was removed from you. And that's why you got sick. That's why you got into a car accident. That's why this unfortunate thing happened. You lost your protection. You lost your light. Amru sar Tzelem me'aleihem. Boom. This is not even from King David. This is not even from King Solomon. There's a reference to this in the Torah, in Bamidbar 14:9, when Joshua is speaking to the Israelites. He's speaking about their enemies. He's like, their protection has departed from them. We got them. What word do they use for their protection has departed from them? Talking about our enemies' protection is no longer there. Sar Tzelem. Their Tzelem has been removed from them. Joshua's like, we got this. Our enemies have no light. We have the light. They don't have light. It's been removed from them, so we could attack them. This is straight out of the Torah. Boom. Unbelievable. And furthermore, it's brought. It's also taught over there, before a human departs from this world, before you're taken from this world, they remove from you these two garments. Your garments of light and your garments of skin get taken from you. Or you're taken from them, basically. We learn this from King Solomon in the Song of Songs, 2:17. King Solomon says, the day will gently blow away, meaning you're going to die. And guess who's going to flee? Your tzelalim, your shadows. Shem shnayim. King Solomon's like, I'm going to die, okay, and then my shadows? I only thought I had one shadow. No. You got your skin garments and you got your light garments. They're going to leave you. The Yanuka doesn't write the end of the verse here, but between me and you it says, then you'll set out, my beloved, swift as a gazelle or young like a deer. And like you're like frolicking in heaven now, like a deer. You're just a deer frolicking in the heavens, and then it says, you're going to head towards the hill of spices. So guess what? If you ever find yourself dead and in heaven, God forbid we should be here for the Mashiach, sniff and head towards the hill of spices. I don't know what that means, but just that's what it is. And these are the two garments that get removed from you that you have, and they're juxtaposed, they're connected to male, masculine, and feminine. Echad keneged tikun halavush shel adam rishon shu tzelem. One of them is connected to the rectification or rectifying the garments of a human. Oh, the garments of Adam, the first human, which is Tzelem, which is the light garments. That's one. And the other is keneged tikun halavush shel Chava. And the other one is connected to and juxtaposed to the rectification of the garments of Eve. Sheshama la Adam Rishon, who Adam had listened to. Shehu Demus, which is called Demus, which we learned. V'chein Amru b'Zohar, which is skin. And it says in Zohar Shmini, Tzelem b'duchra Demus b'nukva, is Aramaic, that Tzelem is masculine, this light garments, and the Demus is the image, is the skin, is feminine. And there one is connected to the Torah, the written Torah, I believe the masculine, and one is connected to the oral Torah, which is feminine. And we know one without the other does not work. It's not like one's better than the other one. They're both called the Torah. We're not like, oh, men are better, they have light. No, these are Kabbalistic associations. They mean much greater things. Obviously, God is not masculine or feminine. They're both associated with God. Both are needed. Last paragraph. Because all the garments and the protections, the layer of protections, and the things that block harm from happening to you comes from the power of the Torah. And when a person creates a damage or messes up one of the parts of Ramach Mitzvos, Aseh, from the 248 mitzvos that we're supposed to do, when you mess up one of those, or the 365 Oshisa Loisase, or the 365 mitzvot commandments you're not supposed to do, Loisase, Shem Keneged Ramach Evarim Veshisa Gidim. Both was 248 and 365 equals 613, and they're juxtaposed and connected to the 248 limbs of your body and the 365 sinews of your body. Each mitzvah is connected to a part of your body, and when you mess up one of those, Machlish bezeh es ha'or me'atzelem hanimshach alav b'oiso ever shekenegdo b'gufo. You weaken the light from Tzelem, your light garments, that's connected to and pours onto this specific limb that's in your body. Oh, so the limbs in our body are connected to a specific aspect of light, and when we sin, we damage that light. That part of our body now gets damaged. And the light of wisdom gets removed from you. Every time you sin and do a damage, you lose some light. Until this sin or this damage that you're doing spiritually becomes to you like a normal thing, like, it's okay. It's like I keep kosher in my house, but out of the house, I don't need to keep kosher. It's like, okay, I hear that's what you're up to, but you should know every time you eat non-kosher, you're damaging light, which damages your body, and now it just becomes normal to you. You're not even aware that your activities are damaging to yourself. And so much so that when this part of the evil that you've attached yourself to, that's not evil, that's like bad, that's messing with your own chill, so much so that it overcomes the light that's attached to your demut, to your skin, and you lose it, you'll find yourself to get sick, or some similar thing will happen to you. With this specific limb of your body. And it's written in Tikkun Zohar, B'Tikkun Ayin, in Tikkun 70. Nimtza Tzelem v'alavush haruchani sheyesh al adam hu hashmira alav min hachetz. We see, it's obvious, that the Tzelem, this likeness of God, and this garment, this spiritual garments that we have, this light, this is your protection from sin. Your front line of protection from sin is having light. And this light will protect you from all sorts of suffering of the body and damages and things that could happen to you. You want to go get your insurance, life insurance, you want to see a doctor, you're going to go to yoga, Pilates, you're going to diet, you're going to do all the things to To protect yourself, yeah, that's great. I'm not going to stop you, but guess what? Focus also on holding the light. Let's go. This is a great piece today. I love you all so much. I hope everyone stays strong. Stay blessed. We got this. It's all teamwork. Hold on to the light. Share your light with others. Don't mess with people's light. Don't lose your light. Over and out. Love you all so much. Oh, gotta do this.